Everyone thinks this guy is innocent. This guy is not innocent.
Wow.
You're not innocent.
No cap. Tell him, bro. I've been trying to say this, bro.
Where's your proof?
Take your innocent hat off.
I've been trying to say this. I've been trying to say
He
this.
started talking to me. He said, "Oh, do you have a girlfriend?" I said, "No." And then he started saying, "Oh, this is the place to get them." I said, "What do you mean?" Yes, I said, "Oh, what do you mean?" So he carried on. He's like, "Yeah, I've got 7 girlfriends. I'm married. When my wife takes me to the airport, I tell her that I'm going on business."
I would never condone cheating. PSA.
Oh, that's okay. Nigerians are known.
What is
They're
that?
known.
Please.
You guys are known for cheaters.
Okay.
Cheating, scamming, what else? Losing, 4-0.
Realistically, it's love, so it's all good. You feel me? It's all love. You got, bro. The girls love saying this shit, but that's what I'm saying. You're jacking a nigga, bro. Like, stop this shit, bro.
I don't know about lovers. I don't know.
Bring back history.
Like, bro,
We don't bring history. No.
how many Nigerian have you talked to?
Never.
Tell us.
I don't talk to Nigerian
You
men.
never talked to a Nigerian guy before. So how would you know so much about it?
Can I actually be honest? All jokes aside, I
Yes,
don't think Nigerian men are ugly.
I know. Whoa, no, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Stop. A couple of things is just flashing through.
Yo.
You are now listening to the Blacker the Berry, the sweeter the juice.
Well, let's record, I mean.
Your name now. You just say your name. Why you have to try? So DX, and then you say I'm sure.
This nigga, you're like, you want the best of 3 worlds.
You're scaring. Now I understand why the girls are running away. Because all this time I've been thinking girls are crazy. Now it makes sense. Keyshawn.
Good. I didn't really like Croydon House as much as I liked
Dog with a blog.
That shit was, bro. Tell me what the like. That's when Family Channel went down, like downhill.
Dog with the blog was trash.
No, like what the fuck? Like what is that even supposed to mean?
Trying to think.
Phil of the future.
Phil of the future.
Oh, you guys, you didn't like that one. All racist. Look at all of you.
Steven,
Crazy.
Phil of the Future.
Bro, there's too many, bro. Are we even talking about cartoons,
Malcolm in
bro?
the Middle.
That's so Raven.
There's too many, bro. Bro, I can't lie. TV used to be...
TV
Bro,
used to be busted.
Bro, I'm telling you, now, bro, it's just rubbish.
Nothing. No, if you like, Dog with the Blog, who's that catered to? Our shit, like when we were growing up, it was A++ entertainment.
I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what they're playing on TV now, bro. I just look and I'm like, bro, what is this?
And Good Luck Charlie was ass in my opinion.
Whoa.
Ass.
That's a strong, bro.
Where's this the Waverly Place was it?
I flipped through so fast.
Oh, calm down. Come on now. How many seasons?
My parents hated it.
I thought you were about to say something crazy.
Oh, no shit. Yeah. Hannah Montana.
Oh yeah, we have to yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Zoe 101.
Ooh.
Yeah, Zoe 101.
That one was tough.
Yeah.
Okay, Phineas and Ferb, goats.
If we're talking cartoons,
104 days of summer vacation.
There's too many. There's
there's Courage the Cowardly Dog, bro.
Where? What?
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Cowardly. What's that other one?
What do you guys
The guy with the yellow hair.
Code
and
Kids
glasses.
as well. Yellow Kids and Glasses.
Yeah, yellow hair and glasses.
Dexter's Lab. No, he was.
No,
red.
that's a different one.
Teletoon?
He had he always wore black. She had like muscles.
Oh, Johnny Bravo. Yeah,
Johnny Bravo. Popeye, bro. There's too many, bro.
Oh wait, Johnny Test.
Johnny Test. Yeah, Johnny Test.
Johnny
Fairly
Test was
Odd
rubbish. Johnny
Test was rubbish.
Don't try this.
Powerpuff Girls.
That
Oh,
was
and the
it.
Spy Girl thing. Totally
Totally Spies?
Yeah, Totally Spies. And then Total Drama Island was tough.
Total Trauma Island. 16.
16.
Yeah, that was another one.
16. Gotta make the good times last. I watch way too much TV.
No, straight up though. When I grew up too, I was watching all that shit.
Bad.
Trying to think. Those
Cow.
times.
You didn't watch anything,
TV.
Cow? Look at you.
I'm right now.
Yeah? Who texted you?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Mm.
Ask questions you don't need the answers for.
Yeah, princess. It's not easy, bro.
Kicking it. No? Kicking it?
Oh, Chicago.
What? No, that was on Disney.
The dancing one. What was it? Dance at Chicago or something?
Shake It Up.
Oh, did you guys watch Next Step?
Check it out.
Next
Or
Step.
the Next Star?
Next Step was good.
Next Star.
I don't think so.
No, the one where they went around Do you remember Next Star?
And
Yeah.
Form.
Huh?
It was
And
Next
Form.
Step. It wasn't Next Star or Next Step. Next Step.
What was Next Star? Who's gonna be the next star? That's how it went. And that
What
girl
about
from
Next
Winnipeg
Step?
like
That's
made it to
two
the finals.
different.
Is that a show?
That's two different shows, right? Next
There's
Step and
something
Next Step.
Step Up.
Step Up.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You said next step.
No, Next Star is the one I was thinking of. And I said Next Step. I mixed both of them. Movies back in the day too.
everything, bro. Movies, TV
Double
shows,
Dutch Bus.
music, dead ass everything, bro. Everything was hitting, bro. Early 2000s. Actually, no. 2010. 2010, bro. Music in 2010, bro. Crazy.
This playlist I have called Urban Planet. Everything from 2010s, and I also have a little bit of like just the classics. Like,
Tayo Cruz.
of course, I have everything.
Dynamite.
Dynamite. And then I put like just other songs. This one.
Very, very average.
Good Feeling. Oh.
Who was
What?
reigning back then? Black Eyed Peas.
Oh my god.
Um,
Black Eyed Peas.
They were
Eminem,
winning. No,
Rihanna,
Calvin Harris.
Calvin Harris,
Calvin Harris was winning.
Yeah.
Flo
Dubstep
Rida.
girl?
Huh?
Miley Cyrus
Dubstep
back
girl?
then, Katy Perry,
No, Calvin Harris was
Nicki
It was like
Minaj,
house
bro,
music.
Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
Bruno
Like
Mars,
Bruno Mars.
Drake, even bro.
Drake.
Everybody
yeah.
was going crazy back then.
Bro,
Justin
I have
Bieber.
stories
Yeah.
to Bruno Mars, bro.
Everyone was
So
going
there was
crazy.
one day, the girl that was trying to see me at the time, she was showing me Bruno Mars. I'll catch a grenade.
I remember that song, bro.
So now I was
From middle
sitting here, she was sitting here, her friend was sitting here. We're all friends, bear in mind. But this is probably the worst. This was before my transition. Me and the friend were holding hands behind her back
Hey.
while watching grenades. That's my story for the week, bro.
Yo,
I just remember.
That was the most.
he was on some demon time.
Look at this one and talks about he's innocent. He's la la la.
How old are
I'm
you?
coming after you.
Well, how old was I? I
Is
was
as
like
innocent as
12.
it can kind of get.
I'll give you a pass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was like 12. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
He said,
Because she was trying to hold my hand. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. And they were just
Wow.
holding hands.
Behind the girl in the middle.
Yeah.
"Were you jacking the girl in the middle or no?"
We were talking, we were like in communications.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy. I can't lie.
Wow. Holy.
He was really on some demon time.
Holy, that's crazy.
But do you get what I mean when I was explaining that I didn't know the effects of what I was doing?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
And then like
This is
along
how
the
he
line.
lies to you guys. This is how he
Lies to
Wow.
you.
sweet talks.
Oh, you're
and
in
then he
trouble.
lies to you guys.
Lies to
You're in
you.
trouble.
People are
I can't
people are
lie.
like to
Cal's gonna call you
I'll
up
tell
today.
you,
Lie how?
this is before my check. Thank you. Lie how? Come on.
Everyone thinks this guy is innocent. This guy is not innocent.
Wow.
You're not innocent.
No, Cal. Tell him, bro. I've been trying to say this, bro.
Where's your proof?
Take
I've been-
your innocent hat off.
I've been
You're not
trying.
innocent.
I've been trying to say this. I've been trying to say
Show
this,
me proof. Show me proof. Show me proof.
bro. He wears all the knitted sweaters and everybody
Yeah, and
believes
he
it.
thinks
dead.
It's the knitted sweaters and the ring.
Show me proof. I need proof.
It's a
All my
facade. You feel
enemies.
me?
All my enemies. Yeah.
Uh,
No man. But yeah, that was a great time. Bruno Mars back then.
Bruno Mars,
Good times, bro.
Florida
Yeah.
back then.
Music? Oh yeah.
Nelly.
Nelly.
Nelly was
Okay,
just like.
okay. I have a surgery tomorrow. Please, let's start.
Yeah, we started.
Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you running
Hit the
to?
mic. Don't hit the mic. Don't hit the mic. Don't hit the mic.
What do you think was happening?
I don't know.
I was just conversing.
That's crazy.
That's it's natural, bro. You just flow, man.
I told
Literally, we've
you.
been recording. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been recording,
sure.
bro. Just look right here.
Anyways, since Carl is finally here, spiritually, she's landed. We'll start the show. I'm your host DX.
Straight in the cut. You know what it is.
We got some of Winnipeg's finest. Baddest queens. Baddest swans in the lake. Is that what you call yourselves?
Swans.
Yeah, swans. Well, you don't think the swans are beautiful, no?
They got that ugly ass bump, right?
swans.
You know what? That
They're
might
the
be
white
forehead,
ones.
though. Like
The white ones that are like royal and.
no, I know. They're like way bigger than like any other duck.
You're thinking of the ducks, the ones that are running on the road.
No. I know what a swan
Like
looks
hood
like.
rats.
The long
You know
necks.
what? I was actually supposed to go watch Swan Lake this winter.
Swan Lake.
Yeah, like the Royal Winnipeg Ballet, like the opera. Like,
Oh.
I wanted to go watch. But
I might go and watch
you
it.
should.
I thought it was a movie.
That and like the Nutcracker. Like, come on, like you need white people activities in the wintertime.
White who?
White people activities in the wintertime. Ice skating, snowboarding, skiing.
No.
No?
You guys have never gone skating?
I hate it.
Ice skating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't like.
Why?
Why? Because you fall?
But it's cold. What are you doing outside when it's cold?
They just told
live
you.
in
Oh,
Winnipeg.
it's warm. What do you mean?
Nigga, they just told you what you do outside when it's cold, bro.
No, I'm telling you. Why are you outside?
You can go on a date when it's warm.
On a date, yeah?
On a date.
Ah, caught him.
Listen.
Got him.
It's not you that said date.
I said day.
On a date when it's warm.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
There was like this winter was kind of like wasn't too bad.
So what was the weather?
Yeah, nigga.
Please
Like,
tell
there
the
was
rest
days
of
where
the
it was,
world.
like, minus 10, minus 12.
And that's
stuff like
warm.
Yeah.
Bro, are we here? This is sad. I can't lie.
Canadians.
Bro, for here,
It's
yes.
sad. Don't get me wrong. I know it's sad, but it's like
You're saying it
when
with a
we
smile.
When
experience-
you grow up with minus 40, come on now. Thank you.
She also said, Bear Maji said some days. Some days.
Some is like two out of the 7 months of winter.
Yeah. No, actually, this winter wasn't bad, though.
Thank you.
For me.
Thank
You gotta get
It was
used to
still
it.
below zero. I don't
Well, naturally.
understand. I'm not serious, bro.
So then, where would you want to live?
Oh,
That was
where I
my
want to
winter.
live?
Yes.
I don't know.
Live,
Bali
not just
sounds
relax
nice.
vacation.
Oh.
Live.
Where I want to live?
Bali.
No.
Nigeria.
I can't live there, bro.
Nigeria. No.
I'll live in Dubai based on my situation.
Oh, Lee. Sorry. Whoa.
Why?
I couldn't do Dubai.
Because my cousins live there.
Oh.
They seem to be enjoying life, so yeah, I'll follow suit.
The hookah's gotta go crazy there, right?
The who?
The hookah's gotta go
I
crazy.
told you, see all these
fam.
addicts.
It's her, not me.
Oh, you just hold it.
Yeah, I just heard that. That was her turn.
For aesthetics.
Nah, bro.
Why do you feel like people talk about what's that place a lot?
Dubai?
Dubai.
Yeah.
It is Las Vegas, the newer version. That's
Is
like-
it?
Like the essence that it gives.
I hear about it
it's
so
like-
much.
It's just rich. It's just money. It's just it's the luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Niggas
just
are
luxury.
always
Isn't that
chatting
what
about.
Vegas
Las
is?
Vegas
But what-
is
but
not
what's-
luxury.
Oh yeah.
Like Vegas is trashy.
Oh.
I've never been.
Money
First of all, let me
talks.
start by
Tell
saying.
us.
But like it's trashy. Like it's like you go there to gamble. You go there to watch like the strippers. You know what I mean? Or like the what
Is that what
do you
you
call
go
it?
there to
Burlesque.
do?
Or like showgirls. Like that's where like it's all in not LA, Las Vegas.
That's where all
Las
the
Vegas
stars
is
are.
better.
That's where all the beautiful buildings are. That's
Lots
where
of partying.
everything happens.
Lots of
Yeah.
partying. Lots of partying. I wouldn't know though, but just
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
stop it right now.
Yeah,
I
the
wouldn't
two of
know.
you. Look at you,
Stop.
season the pod.
stop. Stop.
Coming to give us bad advice. Now Vegas is apparently the lit spot, but then
And imagine the stuff that goes on in Vegas. Let it happen in the middle. Let it happen in Dubai. Let's see. Women walk around in burqas. in Dubai.
that's why they
Completely
say what
different.
happens in Vegas so stays in
But
Vegas.
what's
Exactly. So
'cause
why is Dubai like that? It's not like that.
No, Dubai is like that. It is like no. I'm not saying like the seedy things that happen in Vegas is exactly what happens in Dubai. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that the essence of Dubai is the same as Vegas. Like the ideology was gotten from Vegas, and then they just made it a little bit more sanctimonious.
That makes sense.
Okay, just
But
keep
what's-
saying big words on me, you're right.
No. Kind of got you. I can't lie. But I'm just like from the perspective of like what's regular life like? Because obviously that whole luxury shit. That's not everybody's not living that lifestyle.
Yeah,
For me.
regular life is cool. You go to work, come back home, you live life. I
Have you
mean,
been there before?
they're not living a regular life. That's why I would say I'm gonna live with them.
Okay.
I don't live there on my own, bro.
Have you been there before?
Nah, not yet.
No.
Not yet.
And they love Dubai, like, or because they're locals, right? What would you like?
They're
Have
not
they ever?
locals, no.
They're
moved
not?
there.
Yeah, I know, but they've moved there and now they live.
Oh,
as
yeah, yeah, they're
not
locals,
true-
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, did you ever hear them complain as a local, like what the things they didn't like as a local there?
Oh, I mean, there are things you dislike about everything.
Yeah, so I'm saying like we know what not to like about Winnipeg because we're locals.
Oh,
They're specific.
I mean,
Yeah,
they don't
exactly.
really complain like that.
They don't.
Nah.
Okay, so
Like
they
it's way too hot. That's probably what they'll say.
What about being like different, like ethnically, like being different races and being in that environment?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, Tarek did a pod on this actually, so I'll say people should go and watch that pod because I can't remember. But essentially, there is like the big difference. But because you're not like you can be Nigerian by heritage, but they don't like to the eye they don't look Nigerian. So there's a slightly different treatment they might get based on looks.
Mm-hmm.
But Nigerians are not they're not the favored race to be in the environment
there
right now.
you go.
It's a very toxic environment.
Yeah, that's why I was curious.
Oh, yeah. I can't actually like legally go to Dubai right now. Nigerians are banned.
Nigerians are banned?
Yeah.
That's
Why?
crazy.
Actually, I'll give you a guess.
Wait, actually, I swear I heard about
Yes.
this.
No, just guess. Guess
Some
why.
nigga did some shit. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sue. I'm dead. Yo,
Wait,
you
so-
guys' reputation
It's ruined
you
all over the world.
Countries. That's insane.
That's crazy. How do you feel about this?
No,
I know,
imagine a
bro.
whole
So as if I
country
was-
banned because your people scam too much.
Yeah,
That's
it's peak.
Marazi.
There was something specific that happened though, right?
There
Or
were many things that happened. So
I swear I saw a story
the Hush
recently
Puppy
about it.
case is also one of the bigger reasons why.
yeah,
What?
Hush Puppy. Like
Oh,
one of those
yeah,
like
yeah,
big
yeah.
frauds.
yeah, bro. I saw some
Like,
shit.
there's like a lot of reasons as to why they've done it. COVID also helped, but yeah, we're one of like the red zones. I can't get into Dubai.
Like as
Wait,
as
so
a
how-
nationality or like coming
if you
from
come
there.
there with a Nigerian passport, you're getting sent back.
That's so crazy.
That's wild.
Guess I have to use my Canadian one,
Right, it's peak.
so I can go there then.
You have a Canadian
If you have a
passport?
Canadian passport, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Because even like Tarek wanted me to come last year, and then I was meant to now try and go in when was it, June? Was it June or July? July. And he was like, "There's no point." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Roy, you're a man and you're Nigerian. There's no point."
That's so crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's peak. But what do I have to do in Dubai now? But ideally, let's be realistic. I would live in Europe. I don't mind living in Europe. Europe's alright.
Like where? Europe is broad. Like
I know
Turkey,
Very
Europe
broad.
is yeah.
like Croatia,
Ooh.
Bosnia. Like you know what I mean? Like
He's going
where?
crazy.
I mean, Norway doesn't sound that.
Norway, looking ass.
Why?
Hey, look, you
I
gotta
have
ask
family in
him.
Norway.
You gotta ask him, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have family in Norway.
No, yeah.
What you?
What?
Why are you giggling about?
What? Nothing. What did you ask me?
I said, where would you live?
I told you, Bali,
Bali?
Thailand.
Really?
No.
So nigga, where?
I haven't put that much thought into it, to be honest. Like nowhere extract. Like there's places I want to travel to, but I don't know like where I would want to ideally live, kind of thing. You feel me? There's places I'd want to go see. You know,
Yeah.
like Tokyo, Japan.
So you're saying like a news reporter.
Tokyo, Japan.
Okay.
Australia. I haven't really seen Europe like that either. But I heard you can like travel across Europe
Very
on a
easy.
train.
Alright, very easy.
So that's something I would probably want to do as well. Trying to think where else. Yeah,
Cal,
this
where
was,
would you live?
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to ask who you
I
guys
actually
want to
don't
live.
know. I've never thought about it.
I think.
You never thought about where you want to live?
Yeah.
Or where you want to see.
Really?
Why is that shocking?
Why? Yeah.
No, because I'm just like I know for a fact you're not trying to stay in Winnipeg all your days. So it's just like if you know it's not Winnipeg, like you've never thought where if not Winnipeg? Do you know what I mean? Because you know it's not Winnipeg. So where did you think you were gonna be? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Whatever God takes me, I don't know.
Iceland.
You'd want to live in Iceland.
I was speaking for her, man.
Look at this guy. What are you doing in Iceland?
I don't know, man.
I was looking
Let's
for.
go find out.
Huh?
You don't like the cold, but you know what I'm saying? Let's go find out what's over there. You feel me?
What did the cold do to you?
What did the cold didn't? What didn't the cold do to
The cold is
you? Do you like the cold?
I love the cold.
You're
Okay, I
lying.
can't lie, you're
I'm
bugging.
serious.
What the hell?
Love the
I'm
cold is
serious.
crazy. But some people actually do.
I rather.
minus 50. Love
Okay,
that.
not minus 50, but
That's what I'm
I rather
saying.
have minus 10
Yeah.
than plus 30 and above. I
would-
can't.
okay,
with
in-
heat,
in
I
that
just
context,
ugh.
You would agree?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
Strong
you
words.
would.
Yeah, I don't know.
Minus
man.
30. I mean, plus 30 is crazy too. I can't lie.
Yeah, like, and then Winnipeg's
Plus
heat.
30.
Think about it. You're sticky.
I'm
you're
not thinking about
gross, and-
Winnipeg's
not
heat.
the
I'm
heat,
thinking
it's
of
the
like
humidity.
heat that's
It's the
humidity.
nice and like, you know, dry. It's not humid.
Bro,
Like,
30 is 30 wherever,
when
bro.
when
I'm
when
not
the
gonna
wind
lie.
hits you, it's
Humidity's
wind. It's
different.
not like a
30
bunch
in
of.
Vancouver does not
Yeah.
feel like 30 in Winnipeg.
Yeah,
It really is like.
you're sounding uncultured.
No,
bro.
because
Regardless of that, are you still
like
choosing the
plus
minus 10?
40?
we were there plus 40.
And it was hot. I was
But it was
burning.
not- but the thing is,
My
like,
skull
it's plus
was
40 Winnipeg,
on
you could not
fire.
go outside. Because the humidity is all different. Plus,
No,
like the,
my scalp was on
ocean
fire. On fire.
Here?
Vancouver, the heat.
we went during a heat wave.
Oh God,
Bad.
it was
Yeah,
bad.
that's why no.
You'd rather that than minus
Yeah.
10?
See, we're talking about hot and cold, not heat waves or
Yeah,
freezing.
you'd rather 30 plus 30
I
or
would
minus 10?
rather plus 30 than minus 30. Yeah,
No, minus 10. She said minus 10.
than minus 10. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you crazy.
Plus 30 is crazy. I'm
It's
not gonna lie to
easy.
you.
You could easily
Wear your
just put a
shorts,
layer.
Go outside.
But
wear
you
your
could
sandals.
But
Plus 30
imagine,
over.
imagine
Yeah, you see?
the stickiness and the
There was
humidity
actually
with that.
there was somebody I spoke to about. I think I was in
where
a.
you're staying, there's no humidity.
I think I was in a. I don't remember. Was I in an Uber? The guy, you know, sometimes the person in the front just chats.
Or the Indians.
Yeah, actually, no, he wasn't Indian. I think he was Caucasian.
See, I'm not. Look, I've got a video. Oh my god! All right, guys. Quick interruption. Make sure you go check out the audio as well. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to the audio. Make sure you follow us there and also rate. So 5 stars, please, 5 stars. That will help us actually get to be seen more. And also share it with your friends, family, whoever as well. But yeah, back to the show, guys. I've got a video. So my first trip in Toronto, I was getting an Uber back to the airport, and then the guy picked me up. He's an Indian guy, and then I got in. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just calm, but I was vlogging for some reason. And then Uncle started talking to me. He said, "Oh, do you have a girlfriend?" I said, "No." And then he started saying, "Oh, this is the place to get them." I said, "What do you mean?"
Hey.
Yeah, so I said, "Oh, what do you mean?" So he carried on. He's like, "Yeah, I've got 7 girlfriends. I'm married. When my wife takes me to the airport, I tell her that I'm going on business." And then
Oh, I think you told me this.
Bro, I have the full video, bro.
Him chatting?
That's
7
wild.
That's why men are scary. Like,
What is going on there?
Let's not even let's not even open that up. Let's not even open that up. You know what I'm saying?
7 girlfriends and you have a wife is
So the thing is, like
wild.
me, I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe he's just talking. While he's driving, he's like, "Let me show you some pictures." I'm like, "Uncle,
And he's proud.
bro."
And he's taking pictures on his phone.
Nudes. I'm like, yeah.
This is why you
Bare
stay
nudes?
single, ladies. Stay single. Men are not it.
What? Yo, stop that. That is such an insane statement to me.
Scary.
Men are not it. It's crazy.
That's so
Bro,
scary.
it was the best piece of
Marriage,
content
to
I
have
got.
a world.
That's crazy. 7, not 1, 7.
Why get married, bro? Like, why? Like you could have just like.
Look, ask him, bro. He's wilding. I can't
You
lie.
see what I mean? Like, you really could have just like not gotten married and have it. Like, I'd rather you just not get married and have 8 people all at once, like 8 girlfriends all at once.
He loves the thrill, clearly.
A whole marriage
Yeah.
and 7.
7?
And
How do
she's
you manage that?
Oh,
no, how do you
God.
manage 7?
Good question. 7 is a lot.
No, 7 plus the wife back
Yeah,
home.
that's what I'm saying. 7 is a
8.
lot.
I'm guessing no one knows each other.
2 or 3 is fine.
No, but it
7
doesn't
is
matter.
fine.
Wait, pause. What did you
I'm
say?
kidding. I'm kidding.
You're not kidding. You're not. You're
I'm
not.
joking, please. I would never
okay.
condone cheating. PSA.
Oh, that's okay. Nigerians are known.
What is
They're
that?
known.
What? Please wait. Why? Can I? Why is that a thing though?
What?
Are we actually known for cheating, bro? Like
Why
that?
are you asking me? Ask the.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking my fellow Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? Let's have this conversation between ourselves.
Nigerian to Nigerian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigerian to ask the listen, bro. When you get to the pearly gates, are you gonna ask Jesus why, bro? You're gonna ask John that's writing your name on the door, bro. Ask the accuser.
You guys are known for cheaters.
Okay.
Cheating, scamming, what else? Losing, 4-0.
Yo, we literally literally won the last 3 years. Like, why are you guys
Over penalty. Don't even get me started. Over penalty. You guys won over penalty. 4-0 is
You can't call it formality, bro. It is what it is. We still won.
You guys won. We'll give you that.
Thank you.
But over penalty.
Over penalty kicks, like how you won, like matters too.
4-0 over a game.
The funny thing is, these two, their own countries got knocked out since.
Sorry, I'm not from Eritrea, but she is.
I don't mind. I still rep my people. It's okay.
Your people.
Eritrea.
Did you pull up to the Eritrean game?
I did, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, nice try.
See, bro, it's just as long as Nigeria doesn't win. See, we have fans, bro. It's not even hate. It's love. It's love.
Yes.
It's
No,
love.
it's not that.
Realistically, it's love, so it's all good. You feel me? It's all love. You got, bro. Girls love saying this shit, but that's what I'm saying. You're jacking a nigga, bro. Like, stop this shit, bro.
I don't know about lovers. I don't know.
Bro, bring back history.
Like, bro,
We don't bring history.
how many Nigerian niggas have you talked to?
Never.
Tell us.
I don't talk to Nigerian
You
men.
never talked to a Nigerian guy before. So how would you know so much about it? Sounds like you know a little more than you should. What about you?
Huh? If I talk to Nigerian niggas? Yeah.
Okay. So what's the problem?
You know what? I never let it get too far. It never got too far.
Because he's Nigerian.
No.
Or because he's a piece of shit.
Not because they're Nigerian. No.
Okay, so because he's shitty.
No, it's not known. And I've never had romantically a bad experience with a Nigerian person.
You've never had a. You've never had a bad
I
experience.
just personally don't. No. Yeah, I've never.
Okay.
Like I've never had a bad experience.
Okay.
Just gonna say that.
Preach.
Sidelines, sitting on the bleachers, and watching shit go down. Wow, crazy games. Whoa.
Yo, I'm actually curious,
Yo.
like, because the thing is.
Wait, hold on, sorry. Are you gonna tell me that you don't know?
No, stop.
All these other guys.
Stop.
You're literally one of the reasons why Nigerians are.
Oh, wow.
Yo, these. Yo, she was talking about me. Yo, she was talking
Yo,
about
it's
me.
getting hot in here. It's hot in here.
Yo, she was talking about you. Look at me. She was talking about you. I'm literally a saint. I'm a saint.
it's getting hot in
I gotta
here.
stop it right now. Stop it right now. No, I'm curious as to why you like. I'm thinking of like, who are these Nigerian guys? You know. Stop.
Who are they?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
You clearly know something we don't, so please share with the class.
Badina.
Was it? Did you ever have? And I know you very well, but I've never actually asked you this question. Was it ever like? Was there ever more than one Nigerian that you dealt with?
More than one Nigerian?
Yeah. Like, was it, or was it just the one that I'm aware of?
First of all, I've never dealt with a Nigerian man.
Bro, what is this? Denial, bro?
Oh, fam, like, bro, denial.
We got Keyshawn 2.0.
Bro, dead ass.
Whoa. Don't disrespect me like that. Yo. Don't disrespect me like that. Keyshawn is a different breed. No.
Let's up. Tell us more.
Anyways.
I'm one of the reasons it's crazy, bro. You must be talking about him, bro. You told me he deceives. You know what I'm saying? I'm just. See,
That's no proof.
No, why would she be saying
It's
that?
just speculation.
Okay,
Based on falsified truth.
that's crazy. I
What's she
can't
talking
lie.
about though?
I have no idea what she's talking about.
You want to tell us something, Sheree?
No, I have nothing to tell you.
Sure?
I'm a good guy, bro.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm a change
Wait,
man.
no. Answer honestly.
What?
Do you think that every girl you've ever dealt with could say that you're a good guy?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Cause see, if I
I
were
love the
to
honesty. I love the honesty.
1000%, cause I'm a new man. I'm changed. See, the old me would have
When did you
said.
change?
Since you read 1 Corinthians.
When did I change? After my last serious situation, I feel like I just went through a lot of growth and maturity and just age. Like,
If you don't mind me asking, when was that?
Holy CBC News.
last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
And how do you like? So since then, was it like growth since then up till now,
Yeah.
or growth in like a time frame last year when you were like going through it
Within and afterwards, up until now.
up until now?
Yeah. That's absolutely not. Cause look, you know what I'm saying. I had a debt
What
to
things
pay.
changed?
What things changed for me?
Yeah.
A lot of things. I think personally, like my understanding of women, number one. Just like learning a lot more about myself, what it means to actually be with a woman, and then just understanding that there's like repercussions to your actions. I felt like I had a date with karma, so I think definitely. So I think that also is just tying all those things in together and just being like conscious and aware of it. I think is important because it's like people will go through these situations and they're like, oh, like it's whatever. But one thing that I pride myself on is like always being aware and trying to grow from my experiences, like trying to adapt, right? So that's one thing I pride myself on. And like I took time to reflect on the situation and situations I'm in, and then after that I just had like a different view. I feel like that was the first time I was like actually in a serious situation with somebody, and I was just like, oh, like this is like an actual new experience. And I just learned a lot from it. I learned a lot. She taught me a lot too, kind of thing. And then after that, my views just like changed. I just feel like I obviously just got older and matured a lot too. Yeah. So you saw that. You saw me talking last year, bro. I was talking crazy, bro. Just like my views on like trust. Even I feel like she taught me like to trust again. That was another thing that I really appreciate her for, because before her, I was on some crazy shit. Like my mentality was completely different.
Yo, shout out to the shorty fam. Yo, whoever you are, you know who you are.
But yeah, like So it's just like I don't know, just a bunch of different stuff.
Imagine.
I feel like it was just still up to me to just be like accountable, you know, and just like okay, like this is how I carry myself. This is what I did wrong. This is what I did right. This is what I can do better moving forward. You know, treating someone a certain way actually has an effect on them. Kind of like what Doxa was saying. It's like when you see what you're doing has an effect on them, whether you're doing it consciously or subconsciously. It's like whoa, you know what I mean? So like understanding all of those things too. It's like okay, like well, I want to carry myself differently because I wouldn't want somebody to treat me like this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Especially when it's happened to you too. It's like, oh shit, you kind of get a better understanding of it.
I wonder if, I'll say my opinion after, but I wonder if it's balanced. Like, you know, this girl taught you a lot, you're kind of saying. I wonder if women can walk away and say equally that men have taught them a lot. I feel like it's always women have. That's my opinion coming in. Like I think it's always women that are like. Women are always the ones that like clean up a nigga, like whoa, like clean that, like da-da, how did that go? No, like not even. But is that not what he just said? Like you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you had zero effect. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying like that's the story that's been told over and over again. Like like she kind of helped me realize this, that, and third, or whatever. And it's just like So women are just the ones that are teaching and never the ones that are
because girls like projects.
Whoa, slow down.
Whoa, okay. That's a whole different.
Do you think it also has a thing to do with how many women actually say or are ready to admit that they have been cleaned up?
I don't know. Women, people are prideful in their own ways.
Gotcha. That's a whole nother conversation.
I feel like I know, but again, I'm biased, so but I feel like I can admit when someone's taught me something.
But I'm talking about your fellow woman.
But I can't speak on behalf of all women. They
no,
definitely
what do you think? I didn't say
women are prideful.
I didn't say your fellow.
My
your fellow.
Like, what do you
fellows.
think? Yes.
Yeah. Your fellow women.
Peers.
Like Cal, for example.
Get out of here. I think I do.
Do you?
You think?
I wouldn't know. You don't tell me stuff.
Mezzo.
When it comes to that. No, that's fine. But I'm just saying.
She said it.
What?
But
what?
From other friends.
I missed whatever you said.
No, Karen.
Yeah, I was just saying,
preaching.
from other friends, I guess it's the women, like they have been the ones to like point out like flaws in men, or like, hey, you need to communicate better, or like you need to trust me on this, or you need to do that. I don't know. Wow, you're laughing like crazy. Why? Go ahead.
No. I mean,
no. You have thoughts running through your mind clearly, so spit them out.
The thought is not fully there, so it's just. But yeah, I mean, like.
And I'm not saying like women are like amazing.
No.
I'm just saying like that's the
Like you're speaking of reality.
That's the narrative. Yeah, like that I've heard the most.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. What do you think? What do you think?
I have nothing to say. Okay.
Nah, man. I think that like Doxa said, you're speaking in reality. I think from a guy's perspective, I always like to preface this. I would say, I would say like obviously I did learn things from her. I think most of the growth for me personally was myself though. It wasn't like she was teaching me things per se. It was more so I learned from her, as in like through observing her. Not that she was like
pointing it out.
You know what I mean?
I will agree with you on that, where I would say that I don't think that guys have like verbally said like you need to work on this, that, and the third, whatever, but it's just like from the experience and in retrospect or in hindsight, I can see like, oh, I did move a little weird. Like I would just replay situations in my mind and think about why did I move like that, or why did I da-da-da, and then that's how I would learn. It was never them just like actually like saying, hey, you need to work on this, you need to whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe in that sense, like I could say that maybe some women have been taught. It's not spoken about though. I would say.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Anyways, lack of accountability is still, like I said, from a guy's perspective, that's something that needs to be talked about.
Forget this guy's perspective. She said it. It's the reality. Your reality has also shown part of the reasons why, like some of these reasons could also adjudicate to why we have this narrative that girls clean up guys more than girls. Just because the guy is readily available to say, shit, she cleaned me up. Or even if she tells him what's wrong, he has to work on it because he's trying to prove something to her. Whereas how many women are trying to prove, I mean there are, but how many are trying to prove something to the man? And also, if the guy now tells her, this is what you're doing wrong, how many will actually take that in their stride? And not put up a fuss?
Thank you.
Got you.
Because even if, let's say now he says, okay, cool, this is your flaw. Most often than not
jacking it.
It's either you keep quiet and you say it to all your friends, and then all of a sudden he's painted in a bad light, or you shout at him and then he never wants to now help you out again.
Yep.
But then this also applies on the guys, but then it's an imbalance of like who actually expresses these realities.
Yeah.
Right. So,
which is why that's the narrative.
It's sad.
It is.
It's very sad.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like what Doxa was saying. Like I've been in situations to where, like, I'm a very like I express myself a lot. So, in situations to where I've been in certain situations where I've like we've having conversations, or I'm having a conversation with a woman. She's telling me, okay, like you did this, or you upset me like this, or whatever. Now, bear in mind that may not be the time to now tell her what she did wrong, because she's upset. She doesn't want to talk about whatever. So say hypothetically, she tells me something I did wrong. I said, okay. And I'm big on accountability, at least now. So like if she were to tell me, look, you messed up, like obviously I'm going to apologize. I'm going to tell her I'm going to work on it or try to be better, whatever. But now if I were to now express or communicate after the fact or later that, and this is in my experience, which kind of ties into what Dox is talking about, that this is how I feel about what you've done or how you affected the same situation, it now tends to be a problem, which is why, like Doxa said, either that, you know, she gets defensive or now she's upset at me again, and I'm just like, bro, like I can't express how I feel to you. You expect me to listen and take accountability for my actions, but when I express myself to you, it's a problem that I don't want to talk about it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's a vicious cycle.
It is. Yeah. It sucks, man. But yeah, that's been a very common thing in my experiences with women. So you can imagine other guys too.
The lack of accountability.
The lack of accountability. Yeah, it's very, it's jarring actually. I'm not gonna lie, it is, bro. I was talking about in the other episode. I said I can't count the amount of girls I've interacted with that genuine, like, I don't know if you said it was delusion or whatever. I don't know if it's delusion. You actually believe it, like, but like that have said to me they are perfect, and I'm just like, Like, my nigga, that's crazy. Like, do you actually think that? Like, you're perfect? Like, you have no flaws? Like, there's nothing wrong with you? Like, you're the perfect girlfriend or you're the perfect person? Like, that's not possible. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, I would never say some shit like that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm perfect is so crazy. But yeah, the amount of girls that have said that to me, crazy, bro.
I'm perfect is crazy.
Once you met in my
I said I'm perfect is crazy.
Yeah, bro.
It's also like how you were brought up as well, isn't it? So with most girls, or not most, with some, you get like, you know, the daddy treats you like a princess. Mm-hmm. But then again, this also has to go back to parents communicating why they do things. So there's the end where, you know, you get punished, and then there's the end where you're getting all this benevolent treatment, and there's no explanation as to why they're treating you this way. So you have situations where dads are treating girls like princesses and not explaining that in this house I love you because I'm your dad, I'm your first example of a man. But then if you don't explain that, she's now going to imagine herself that this is how men are and this is how I should be treated by men. Mm-hmm. So now you leave your house into the world being treated perfect at home, and then you expect that from the world. So do you now blame someone that spent, let's say, 16 years of their life being treated as a princess, and then you meet them for the next 4 years trying to change them or trying to understand why the hell you think this way? Like, do you get what I'm saying? So it's sometimes upbringing, because then you look at the guy's side and all he's taught to do is rough play. All he's taught to do is like when he does something wrong, he's punished and he's beaten. So it's like you're born to be corrected. You're born to receive harsh treatment. Mm-hmm. And then you grow up.
Generalization.
Yeah, it's a massive generalization. But as in, like, this is just the stereotype of, you know, the daddy's princess compared to like daddy's boy who's just rough and rugged. Yeah. Right. So this is just the and then you even see on like with Disney, not every child watches Disney, but Disney is a perception that's put forward to children. You see Disney princesses, all they do is lie in the bed and wait for the guy. The guys be climbing hair, jumping through dragons,
fighting monsters,
and then bro, just kisses you once.
Yeah, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas all you've done is just sleep in the house. Yeah. So yeah, there's different like nuances, there's different like reasons as to why we're all like society is the same, is this way. But then you can start to find like anomalies within that. So a girl that's been brought up, let's say, around boys, you see her acting different, right? A girl that's been brought up in a household where she's been cautioned, you see her acting different to the other daddy's princesses. You get it? So all these things have to be taken into account.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for a fact.
That's why you just don't deal with daddy princesses, bro. Just
run away. What would you say you've been raised as?
Fabulous question.
Well, I'm the middle child and I'm the oldest girl, so it's different. I got both ends. Yeah, like.
See, this is why you have sense.
Middle child and the oldest girl.
Yeah. I have 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters, so I'm literally the middle. But then also at the same time where we grew up, or where I was born, I was born in Sudan, so it was like a place where it was like I couldn't do anything. So I was like, I was my dad's girl, so I would say I had a treatment in that way. But I think at the same time, once my sisters were born, I also had like the
you have to set the example.
Yeah, like I had it rough, to be honest, growing up. I had all the beating, but yeah, I think it was good though, because it brought me into the person I am today.
Grounded you, man.
Amen.
It shaped me, and wow. You know what I'm
So
saying?
wait, but like, so what would you say the outcome of that was? Like, okay, you say you grounded, but like how? Because he kind of explained like being a daddy's girl makes you think that you're, you know, kind of like that you're perfect, or like. I mean,
definitely not.
Okay, what's the outcome?
I think for me was, literally far from perfect. Like my dad has always taught me like, there in life, like, you always have to go get it. There's no such a thing as like, for like. You don't just receive it because you're the girl. Mm-hmm. You have to go work for it. Mm-hmm. And so, like, in my mind, there's always like, It's just a gotta work for it. If you want anything, you work for it.
Yeah.
And like literally like far, but the thing is, it was also a little bit different for me because of the way I was raised in Sudan. Because in Sudan, it was very much like kids, like my brothers would go out, hang out till like midnight. But for me, it was like the second the sun is down, I'm in my room. Like I can't, because the culture and stuff like that there was very different. And especially being the only girl in the area too. But yeah, I don't know if I answered the question.
No, you did.
You did, yeah.
What was the outcome of how you were raised?
Me? So I'll go to how I was raised into the outcome.
How you raised?
How she was raised, and
Oh
then
my
Because he
God.
just asked what the outcome was, but I should.
Doxa, not listening. What's happening, bro? Because Maddie mentioned it
I
too,
need
man.
to make sure, bro. I need to make sure.
Get out of here. So how? Okay. So I'm the last child, last of 3. My dad had all girls, and so you might think that like I was like, 'cause the youngest, like the baby, you got all the gifts, all the whatever. No, it was not that at all. My parents had me when they were older, so like they already like we saw it once, saw it twice, and now like boom, like here you are, like it was never like I didn't. Like, they've been had girls, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so I got the hand-me-downs.
Hey.
I got the... like, literally, like, that's what it was. Like, I never had anything. Plus, like, it was... Okay, so it was... I'm, like, my older sisters, they're 1 year apart. I'm 2 years apart from the middle one. And then 3 years apart from the oldest one. And, but also, like, I don't, like... This doesn't play a big factor, but kind of contributed. Like, I was the darkest one in the family too. Like, if you look at my parents, like, I'm not like I just did not look like I
all
came
girls?
from them. All girls, yeah. And so that being said, like my dad or my parents would like get the 2 older sisters like I remember distinctly they would get the matching clothes and I got the off one. The one that was
Yin and yang, right?
yeah, like
Black and white.
yeah, literally. And also my parents, like, they don't, like, they never raised kids before, right? Like, they're learning too, right? So, the way it worked was, I'm 3 years younger than the oldest one, right? And so, but they raised us all as one. So, I grew up quick. When the oldest one got privileges, I got the same privileges. So, when she had to start hopping on buses when she was 15, I had to start hopping on buses when I was 12. When she got, like, I got a job before the middle sister. I have my license before the middle sister, I've like everything, like, because when she was 18, I was 18 mentally.
So, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to work for everything in the sense that like, and because my parents saw that, oh, like she's wise beyond her years or like she's grown than her actual age, they're like, okay, she's independent, she's fine.
Yeah.
So like, you don't need the like that holding hands.
Yeah.
You don't need that stuff. So very early on, I like, bro, my sisters would get like, my parents would be like, oh, we got you we got you like bras or underwear from Walmart. Because I had a job before both of them. I got it myself. Things like that. Like, bus passes, I got myself. They got rides to school. By the time that the middle one graduated, she's 2 years before me, I, like, Kate, you're busing from now on. Like, no more rides for me. Things like that. So it's just like, because of that, I just now know, like, I gotta get it myself. I gotta do it myself. Or I became very independent. I became very, like, I didn't really rely on others. Yeah. Like, my parents would give them money for, oh, go buy this. Because I had a job, go get this. My parents paid for 2 phone plans for them. I paid for, like, they paid for 1 year of my first phone plan. And everything else, as soon as I got money, they're like, oh, you have money, you can pay for your phone bills. Like, why can't they get a job? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, things like that. So, outcome of that was, I would say, now I get everything for myself now. I'm very independent. And when people try to take care of me, I'm like, okay, so what's the ulterior motive?
Makes sense.
So when people do things for me, I'm just like, what do you think you're gonna get?
Yeah.
Or do you, or I might take offense where it's like, so you think I can't do it myself?
Yes. Oh,
you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's like,
how much I hate that question, man.
So
Shit.
no, so that's
If
the
someone else said yes, how would you feel?
Huh?
If someone said yes,
that I can't, you think I can do it myself?
Yeah, if you're asking the question, you ask them back to you.
I will never accept a thing from them ever again. Literally, I won't.
Actually, hearing you talk, I'm starting to realize how literally the opposite. I would say I was a little bit spoiled because I was the first daughter. Because even though I have two younger sisters, I think when I was first born, I was the first girl in the neighborhood, and so I had all the attention, and my parents prayed for a girl, and actually my name is kind of cool. Get
out of here, bro. because she's right though.
My name means promise. So my parents got married, and my dad gave his life to Christ. And they prayed for a girl, and they made a promise that they will stay together, and my dad will give his life to Christ forever. Wow. And so it's like a promise. And so when they had me, it was another promise. And so
you see what I mean?
Why are you mad?
Whatever.
What?
After all of that, do you still hate men? See, great example, bro. Watching these rugrats around you, instead of watching the man, you should be watching.
I mean, I actually always say this. You can ask Saron. I always say, if my man is not like my dad, I don't want him. Exactly. I always say that. So it is, but it's still, man. I don't know about men. I don't know. Our generation men. I don't know.
You gotta keep searching, man. You gotta keep sifting through.
I'm not searching for no man. He can come.
Amen.
No, you see why? You see, I wouldn't get mad at what she I can understand why that would piss you off, whatever.
What?
The whole you think I can't get it for myself, but I feel like because
if you say it seriously,
yeah,
I will detach myself.
Yeah.
But with some people, they might just say it as a joke, but I know that you still mean it. There's a difference. If you're saying it in terms of you're now disregarding what I've done for you. Yeah. Then I'm you actually don't even value anything I bring to you. Yeah. But then it's all contextual, right? It's all contextual.
I think it's more so just because you're understanding of why she's like that. Yeah. Also, it's okay, it makes more sense. Because the thing is, I feel like this is the first time I've heard the backstory of why, as opposed to say you're just hanging out with a shorty and she says it. It's whoa, nigga, where is this coming from? You know what I mean? As opposed to hearing as to why she's actually like that. You know what I mean? So what was that? What's the
For me, I've grown up around independent women. That's why I've grown up around women that a man has completely just been useless. I've grown up around women that a man has been there and he was there right after their independence, so they've now grown into someone that now understands how to be codependent as well. I've seen different kinds of women around me, so that's why I'm so understanding, because I'm just there must be a reason why. Now let's sit down and talk about it. Or I'll just watch how they act, right? So that's why I understand. I didn't say every guy, because some guys are very stupid, so I don't know my business, right?
Yeah.
I'll definitely say there's pros to the way I've been raised.
Oh,
right?
there
is. There is. Because you're not gonna be taken for an idiot.
Yeah, it's not happening. You can't buy me something and oh my god, guys, you got me roses. Those $15 at freaking Save On Foods, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Stop it right now. Stop it right now.
You know what I mean? The thing is, I won't fall for it just because you get me something doesn't mean you've won my heart. You know what I mean? So it's just there's definitely pros, and plus I love the fact that I am independent. I love that about myself. But it's tiring sometimes, but I love it.
What if it's a handcrafted gift?
Great. No, like it's those are like that shows more sentiment than you
so it's
like.
sentiment.
Just,
So I feel like it's because you understand value. So if someone's buying you a lot of stuff because you understand the value of what that is, you'll almost see it as like you're trying to buy me like a prostitute rather than treat me like
like oh, you want to fly me out to Toronto? Like flare tickets.
Stop.
This is crazy.
Stop.
She's talking crazy right now.
You know what I mean? So it's just like
Okay, so let's borrow the material stuff because it seemed like you're not impressed. What impresses you? What gets you then? So let's borrow the material. Let's borrow the flowers. Let's borrow what actually gets you going, like from a guy perspective, like a guy. If it's not the material,
like what's
the guys out here some tips.
Yeah. What gets you?
Tips and tricks.
That's a great question.
Your future man might be listening to this. Just saying.
What gets you?
I think the biggest thing I think is just it's not like it's not materialistic, right? So it's really just like matching my energy because I'm a lot sometimes, or I'm also very little. But it's like you can I don't know how to explain it. Do you know what I mean by matching my energy? Like I know I can be goofy, but like if I just want to, like I'm very random. I'm very random. So like I could really just be sitting down watching TV and in the middle of this episode pausing like let's go for a walk.
Wow.
Like match my energy. Like you want to go for a walk? Let's go for a walk. Like no, like okay, like she actually
I'm with it. Right on, sister.
No, like so it's just like. But then for me, I guess like let's translate that into my love languages. My biggest one is quality time. So like you being like down for that random shit, it's like okay, that's quality time. Like like if you want to, like it's raining outside, like I've fully danced in the rain multiple times. Like let's go. Like I'm sounding like this is fucking like it sounds like very cliche dancing in the rain, but I'm just saying like it's
this
just
is
like
the truth. Speak.
Yeah, no, like I'm very random. So someone who's very like, if you don't put me, because sometimes right, I'll be random like, bro, like I don't do that right now. I'll just like, okay, like you're whack. Like, I just feel like you're just. I don't
killing your vibe.
Yeah, you're killing my vibe. Like I mean, it's fine. I'll do it by myself. Okay, you see where that mindset comes in? And kind of like, okay, I'll do it myself, fine. But like, I don't want to have to. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to, like, I want you to be down for me. Down for what I want. There you go.
Match the vibe.
Yeah.
That's what gets you?
That would really get me, I can't lie.
Cal, what about you?
Yes.
We know what that we
No, I don't like saying this stuff though, because guys are like, yo.
Taking notes,
absolutely.
And then they come
but hey, you're not sleeping, so you'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
Cal, what gets you? We know what doesn't get you. Nigerian niggas.
mess up.
Yo, stop.
You're talking too much.
Stop. What gets you? What gets you?
What gets me?
Yeah.
Bye.
I don't know.
Have you given it thought?
Yeah.
Or you just know what you don't like?
Wait, what?
I said, have you given it thought, or you just know what you don't like?
No, I think I do know. I think, honestly, for me, it goes back to how my parents are and how my brothers are to me and my sisters. I think just the seeing the way you talk to people says a lot about who you are. And so, like, the way my dad talks to my mom, I see, just by the way he talks to her, I see how much he loves her and I see how much he respects her.
Mm-hmm.
And so when a guy talks...
Freeze.
When a guy talks to me and he's just trying to talk to me because I'm this pretty girl that he's interested in, I don't really care. Keep it going. Like, it's cool. Thank you. But if it's like, if you're actually being like, not just interested, but you're wanting to know me for me and not for what I can bring to the table, I think that is something that I'm like. And I think the biggest one is just relationship with God, man. I can't run away with that one. I can't run away with that. I can't run away.
She got him. Yeah, that's a good one. For sure.
For real. For me, it's I can't run away from that.
For sure.
Yeah.
If you have a relationship with God,
He's got it.
you got me locked up.
Yeah. It's factual.
Yeah.
I think.
But then again, like I do want to say, just because you have a relationship with God doesn't mean you're the one, or like you're not the one, but you're.
Yeah, don't come quoting Bible scriptures to Cal, bro. She will block your.
Yeah, like it's not.
It's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for taking someone seriously.
Yeah, I don't want you just to bring up like, oh, I'm Christian. Okay, what is your lifestyle like? Like, you know. Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah, like you said, it's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, yo, I'm Christian, so what's up with you?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Word. Riddles. Let's get some brain teasers. If you were born 6 years ago, how old would you be today?
Look, I can't lie.
Years ago,
I'm not going.
60 or 6?
If you were born 6 years ago, how old would you be now?
Is this just like simple math, or is this another?
6 years old.
See, this is why I like this one.
Yeah.
Is it just simple math?
Very smart.
See, it's supposed to be a trick question, but it's not. It's just math.
She got it right.
Like, I was just like, he said it. Like, I was just.
Yeah, I was so confused.
What were you about to say? Let me
I
say
was gonna
yeah.
say 6, but the way you were saying it, I was like, maybe it's wrong.
Is this not the question?
You think for an idiot?
Yeah, but you got it.
Okay.
You got it, yeah, well done.
Alright.
Round of applause.
Thank you.
Now we have some sticky situations. We have some dilemmas, which is a segment we started doing recently. So I'm gonna read out some dilemmas. I want to see people's reactions. So here's one. I've been messing with this one girl physically for a while. I low-key caught feelings, but I don't want her to start acting up. What should I do?
Wait. Who got feelings? She got feelings, or the guy?
The guy.
As opposed to spiritually.
The guy and the girl have been messing around physically for a while, and he caught feelings. So he's asking us what he should do or how we should carry himself from now, because he doesn't want her to act up.
Oh,
Yeah.
You lied to yourself, bro. You can't keep pushing, bro.
For as a guy, what would you do?
You know what?
If I was in that situation,
Yeah.
it's not that sticky. I don't admit my feelings.
You know what? No. But so you're just gonna thug it out.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not gonna say shit.
Yeah. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, like that person has to decide, okay, like what do they want more, right? Either like do you genuinely want to figure out if this can work out, or do you just like, okay, what I mean by that is like, because if you ask, right, I would say my answer, girl's perspective, be dead ass. Do you know what I mean? Because if you start doing weird ass, if you start like, you know, like, okay, we just meant to do this, so like, why are we going to grab food after? Or like, you know, like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna deep all that shit. So I'm just like, okay, that's weird, but you know what? Okay, fine. Like, okay, fine. And then eventually it's like, okay, so it's like, you start, if you do it more than once or doing like subtle things often enough, I'm just gonna ease off you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna, like, because clearly you can't handle what this.
You can't keep it.
Yeah. So I'd rather you be dead ass.
As in tell you what's up?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean by dead ass?
No, like just like.
Well, he didn't like her initially.
Yeah, exactly.
He caught feelings
once
over
you
time.
catch feelings, yeah.
Oh, every time they say, because what I'm saying is that if I'd liked her from the beginning, I'd have said it, and then if we're in that situation, I'm not saying it again.
No. It's
otherwise I look like an idiot.
After a while, he caught feelings. Like they've been hooking up.
That's what I'm saying, guy. You say it now. Speak up.
Oh, so you should.
Activate your hamstrings, bro.
Like,
get what you want.
Yeah, like so once you
or what you don't want.
No,
you get the answer.
Because if she says no, you save yourself how many months?
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Of trying.
The issues, the heartache, the whatever, and even like, and after that, it really just depends on how she moves, in the sense of like, hey, like, oh yeah, I want to see where this goes, or if it's just like, sorry, I'm not feeling it, whatever. At least you're not the butt of the joke when she talks to her shorties.
Mez up, wow.
Cause imagine like you.
Yo, stop this right now. This is so insane. No, she's right.
Yeah, like you know, cause I can't like you moved correct. I can't.
Sorry, your conversation made me nervous.
Like you messed up. Like, cause like at least you've owned up to how you feel. Like, I can't ridicule you. You were dead ass. Like, you were, like, do you know what I mean? Versus you subtly doing things, right? And I'm just like, what's this nigga doing?
This nigga's on some weird
you know what I mean?
Bro.
Yeah, and it's just like, and not even that. It's like, if I've caught on to what you're trying to do,
you're finished.
I can easily, no, you're either finished or I can, if I'm like,
play.
Evil.
You can play.
Even thought of it.
you see me? I could be like, okay, so like you're gonna pay for food every time, or we have little walks or a little like, you know, this little fun, okay, like, you know what I mean? Them thinking that like this is going on to go. Meanwhile, I know what they're doing, and I'm just using it to my
the
advantage.
game.
Do you see what I'm saying?
See, guys, wake up. Let's not be living in long. Wake up,
Bro, the way I'm getting, bro. I'm getting. Look, bro, this shit is crazy. I can't lie, because it's different when you like we're talking about it as guys, but when you're hearing a girl saying like she's actually capable of doing this, it's like, bro, that's kind of crazy.
That's why you gave her free reins.
I can't lie.
You opened the door for her.
If you telling me you have full control of the situation, the only thing you can't control is what I say, if I'm interested or if I'm not.
Yeah.
That's it. And if I say I'm not, khalas, it's done.
Yeah.
If I say I am, then you not. Literally, the ball is in your court, fully. So it's just like it's really like, yeah, like just say it.
This
Just
is
beat
crazy
that out.
because we talked about this whole well, this is where a lot of niggas fuck up, is they'd rather, because a lot of guys see girls as like
Bro, you're not strong, bro.
Exactly.
Activate your hamstrings, bro. Like, what the hell's going on?
So because of that, this is also why girls get away with shit like this, right? Because a nigga is too.
They recognize. See, girls are like wolves. They recognize. They smell
They're
the blood.
very hypersensitive to a
They
lot of shit.
smell the blood, and now you're prey, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And the thing is, you won't know. You think you're in full control of the situation when you're not.
Free drinks.
It's true.
Why not?
Exactly. It's crazy. This is where niggas get caught,
a
bro.
walking wallet, bro.
This is where niggas get. This is exactly where niggas
Apple
get caught.
Pay, bro.
Yeah.
This is nigga pay, bro.
This is literally. This is how niggas get caught. Because niggas don't have enough willpower to either
To accept rejection.
Girls'
exactly.
emotional intelligence is insane. We talk about our emotions all the mother effing time. Y'all niggas don't. So if you guys
peep
don't know-
game, you niggas are getting free game. Please take it, bro. Take it, please.
So it's like if
Peep
you
game,
think
bro.
you're being subtle, you're not.
Oh,
You're not. Like
the game is rigged.
Like newsflash, buddy.
Yo.
Like, you're not. So it's just like be dead ass because y'all don't know how to be low key for shit.
She's not lying.
So it's just like just be like, and then so but the flip side to that, right? Other than like you just saying like just telling the shorty straight up, you have to decide like, okay, so what do I want more? Because once you've said it and the girl says no, now you're probably not gonna get the physical shit anymore because she's gonna know that it means
more to you than what it is. Yeah.
right. So you have to really deep, like, if you gotta gauge, do you have a shot? And if you don't, okay, so if that's not the case, then let me just keep this physical shit for as long as I can, and not.
Yeah, but it's gonna, after a while, it's just.
It will show face.
No,
after
not
a
even
while.
show face. After a while, it's just gonna become so meaningless.
All right, guys. Before we get back to the show, we just want to ask you guys to subscribe, like, and share. We're on the way to 1K, and we'd appreciate if you guys did that for us. Let's get back to the show.
I want to be able like to bring you home and for you to understand the
vibes.
yeah, like especially to Ethiopian family. Like I don't want
Imagine
you to,
bringing someone here and they say, "Oh, you don't have mud huts? Oh my god!"
Well, I've had someone
bro.
say to me that like they can, like another Ethiopian person say like they don't want to be with a Nigerian, not because of stigma with Nigerians, but like
The arrogance.
your guys' culture is very vibrant, and Ethiopian culture is also very vibrant, and
Oh,
so they're
it's too
just
much
like
of a
mix.
it's like they're just like, I want my child to have strong Ethiopian, like a strong Ethiopian upbringing.
Oh, that makes sense.
And
Yeah.
so they're just like, I wouldn't want to be with someone where culturally they're as vibrant
Clashing.
as like it's because they want their child to know Amharic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or they want their, like, you know what I mean? So it was actually
That
like,
makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was very interesting to me. But in my head, I see that stuff as very fun. Like I like learning, I like experiences. So it's just like, oh, this is a whole new world.
Yeah.
No, mixing,
I like-
putting them together. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it's like really cool. Like yeah. But for me personally, you cannot be white. Strong. Like you bring nothing to the table. And on top of that, No, okay. Whoa. Broad, but yes. I'm sorry. Actually, I don't take that back. You bring it to the table. But like,
What about
also
Europeans?
child-wise.
Like
if
Central Europeans. Central/East.
What do you mean?
They have culture.
Like European people, not like Americans, but like
No Americans or Brits. Essentially the rest of the white people.
rest of the white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have culture.
Yeah.
But she's still not doing it.
Yeah, but my second point was also because if I have children, Ethiopians are known East Africans, but especially Eritrean Ethiopians, I will say you have a kid with someone that's not black, they will look white. They will lok white.
Interesting.
My kid might not be able to say
No, I'm
nigga,
saying
bro.
it depends.
Even thinking of a man that can't say nigga? What? If you're my husband, you don't get a pass. Are you dumb? You're still white. You grew up with privilege. You probably thought, wow, that person's a nigger before.
Hey.
Think about it. Think about it. You don't think that's ever come across their mind? I think every white person you can disagree with me, but I think every white person has called a black person a nigga or a nigger in their head before 1000%.
Every
Jay.
is so strange.
I think that's so true.
This is your friend, dude.
I don't claim her role.
Wow, that's so insane. I can't lie.
Think about it. I think it's true.
Deny.
I think it's true. I don't think what I'm
Yeah.
saying is false at all, but that's in my own head. But I really think that's true. Imagine, or they've said it in themselves in the mirror before, like
The mirror.
they can't say it outside, but it's like, or at home for sure. I know they say. I know it happens. So it's just like you can't tell me that it doesn't happen. So it's just like if like you think because I'm with you, I'm gonna let you slide. No. So yeah.
I've never seen like a
You saw something?
like an ugly East African babe.
That's a very, 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 very bold statement.
What
No,
did you,
I've
sorry,
never seen.
You never
That's what
seen
I'm
what?
saying. And it's
Never
only
seen
until
it.
I came here that I started to see East Africa.
True.
I've never seen East Africa before I came here. And then even when I went back, 2019, I've seen them everywhere. Yeah.
I don't remember saying I've seen them everywhere my whole life.
No, I said I've never seen like a ugly East African
ugly.
babe. No,
Oh.
I've seen plenty
I've
guys.
seen-
Right?
Plenty guys. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
God forgive you. God forgive
I can't
you.
lie. Spot on.
Again, it's subjective. Right? It's
When
subjective.
did he lie?
You're meant to tell me the truth now. They can't
When did he
be.
lie? I've seen plenty of ugly men. I've seen clapped East African girls too, but they're not clapped. Like they're like I'm ranking on the East African scale, or even I'm on a global scale. Sorry, like on like if I'm including white, whatever. Like you're still cuter than what's going on. You
On
know?
the other side.
Yeah, but like. I think
Is
East
there
Africans,
a race for you guys,
God
or
loves
not
me.
race, or nationality for you guys that is similar for the guys? Why you see so yeah, you're grinning.
And
It's
nationality where
Nigerians,
the guys
right?
are cute?
Yeah. We just look good. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. You don't
Stop
have
the
to say
hate,
it. You
bro.
don't have to say it, man.
Can
But
you-
yeah,
I would say,
is that-
can I actually be honest? Can I actually be
Is there
honest? All
anything
jokes aside, all jokes aside, I
Let's
don't
see.
think Nigerian men are ugly.
I know. Whoa,
I know
no,
too.
hold on. Yeah, hold on. A couple of things is just flashing through.
Yo. Whoa, don't look at me, man.
That was. What do you mean? I've seen some strong faces.
Sorry. Very nasty. Not in the right ways, though.
I don't know. I
You feel
mean,
it's just beautiful?
What?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Cal used to always say
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
West African men.
No
West
cap.
African men. West African men.
I was
Okay.
literally about to say.
For the
I was
win.
about to tell the truth right now.
always.
I think
always.
Niger boys have
Before-
something in my heart.
Tell us. What is it? Is it the swag?
I don't know.
Just walk over
The
there.
crazy thing is, it has gotten to a point where I've told my parents, listen, I might bring a West African man, so prepare yourself. And they're like, yo, are you serious? At first, it was all jokes and giggles and laughs. No.
And then you tasted the jollof rice.
I tasted that boo-boo and I said,
Do not
no,
give
for
me
real.
those.
Like, let me tell you something. I was the first person that brought Afrobeat to the church we grew up in. And mind you,
Bold statement.
think about it. What do you mean?
One of the.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Were you the
you
other?
said you were the first, but one of the.
What was I saying? So we're all East Africans. We're all Ethiopians or Eritreans. So when Afrobeat comes, everyone kind of like bypasses it. Like there's like 2-3 people that are like bumping to it. Now all these niggas you see listening to Afrobeat, I put them on. Guess why? Guess why?
I don't think
West Africans.
She exposed them to it for sure early.
Now we're being honest. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, this is
Whatever you
great
put in that
transparency.
drink,
Oh, Jamaica.
That was juice. That
What are you
was
saying? West
juice.
Africans or Caribbean men or what's going on?
whoa, I don't know if like a nationality or
See,
like
she
where
told
you're
you,
from.
as long as you're close to the equator, you're good, bro.
Yeah, like dark. Black men for sure. Like you know, you could be dark skinned and not be
Sudanese.
like, black. Do you know what I mean?
See the way she's ignoring Sudan.
Not even acknowledging that at all. That's how you feel?
No, I can go for a Sudanese man. I don't know why you're saying like.
I'm asking you, Sudanese.
Just kept on going.
I was actively speaking. Yes, I can go for Sudanese for sure.
What about Brazilian?
But I said that's why I clarified just now, right? Like black.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying, Brazilian.
Like Afro, like yeah.
That didn't sound too confident.
No, I guess like I would love African. If you're
Okay.
African, like that's just.
Do you know what? I don't know why
Motherland.
people can't have preferences. Like, what's the issue with
Like
No,
you?
yeah, no, it's not a
Yeah,
problem.
me, I have preferences now,
Which
but
is?
I like all
Like, cause
flavors. But
I
what black women do to me is different.
Which makes
Who
sense.
hurt you,
'cause you're
Doxa?
black.
Tell us.
Huh?
What happened? Who hurt you?
You hurt me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, hold
Whoa,
on.
whoa,
Southside
what's
black
happening?
guys. You guys have been with.
Southside.
Yeah, you guys are Southside. I'm on the other side of Bishop Grandin. You're
I'm,
really
I'm all the way in the west.
He keeps saying he's in the West. Please explain.
yeah, Southwest. Nigga. Like so.
You're
I'm
still
Nigerian.
south there.
I'm partially British
Hey,
Nigerian.
dibble dab what?
Dibble dabbled in palm colored people.
Hey.
You're the second person that said this. You're the second person that said
Why
this.
are you acting like it's not true?
I'm not acting. I'm not saying shit.
What did you say?
She said we dabble and they don't.
In you Southside niggas are notoriously known,
What
notorious
does that mean?
for white shorties.
Oh my
you know?
gosh.
And
this
even
is
if it's
crazy.
why are you acting brand new?
Oh, have you seen? Then you need to get glasses because I don't know what she's going to do. Sabotage my.
No, Southside is crazy, but it's not. Bro.
I speak for myself. I don't associate with whatever you perceive
Oh, you
Southside
don't-
to
okay,
be.
so do you associate with white shorties?
No, not really.
Have you kind of a darsh? Oh my god.
Have I what?
Have you been with a white girl?
Yeah, in my past, when I was surrounded by white people, I didn't see any
Class.
black people.
In Great Britain.
Look at this girl.
No, class.
What does that mean?
Huh?
Have you been with white girls?
What? No, I'm just kidding.
Ben!
Yeah, yeah.
I'm being honest because
Have you-
I grew up in white Britain, upper class.
I grew up in Canada.
Do you get what I'm saying? Relax now. But I was like, I only had one black girl in my school, and she was my friend.
Okay.
What am I meant to? How am I to compare myself?
In my elementary and my middle school, there was literally like my elementary. I was one of 5.
Okay, how many white guys
In my-
approached you? Let's put it that way.
How many white men?
Yeah, how many white
Like,
guys compared to
At
black
the-
guys
like
approached
outside, like at the club.
you? In general, in that age bracket, how many
Like
white
middle
guys
school and
compared to
elementary-
black approached you?
in middle school and elementary, or when I was in grade
Compared
school.
to
Period.
see whatever category you're thinking of, how many white men compared to black men approach you? Okay, no. Preface: do you approach guys
Do I approach guys
back then?
in grade school? No.
So now, back to this question: how many white guys compared to black guys approach you?
You know what? Nobody ever said it outright, but I knew when they were like feeling me. I can't lie. Only one or two, I would say actually like
White,
raised me
right?
up. Yeah, white. Raised
And
me
then
up.
what about the black ones?
The black ones?
You see the smile. See the smile. You don't even need to answer the question.
But no. I would say like
A significant amount.
No. I would say like 3, 4. I was clapped in grade school.
But it's not less than 2.
It's more than 2.
Yeah.
It's more than the white for sure.
So now if we're doing ratios, you can understand why you're more likely going to be with more black guys than white based on the ratio 2 to 4.
No.
We're speaking simple
and the
maths
reason I'm
here.
saying no is because did I think they were cute? The black guys.
No. I'm saying based on the ratio of what you have at your hands. What the options you had. So 4, using maths, 4 black guys approached you compared to 2 white guys that approached you. This is loosely speaking.
Okay.
4 to 2, what is greater?
4, obviously.
So now in that ratio, more black guys approached you. Now in my situation,
did girls approach you?
No, but it doesn't work that way for the most part.
But do you see? So then you guys are the ones doing the approaching.
Yeah, but
because being the one who's approached too, I don't have that choice.
See, I'm talking about
it. It's not up to me.
Okay,
but
I'm talking about
opportunity.
The opportunity to be in a position where there's you and another man, that opportunity presented to you 4 to 2. My opportunity to be with another girl, because I'm doing most of the approaching, my opportunity was like, what, 100 to 1.
Yeah.
So now, in that ratio, there's more white.
Mm-hmm. Way more
white than black. In your ratio, there's more black than white. Mm-hmm. So hence why I'd be. But see, I'm telling you, as soon as I saw black, my chocolate woman, I was gone.
But
my knees weak. Finish.
Nobody's pushing you to approach the white girl.
Huh?
Nobody's pushing you.
He just told you essentially that was all there was.
Even if I was, who told you to step to them?
I like women. What's the issue?
Okay.
Anyways, what was your question? We're notorious for liking white women.
Oh yes, okay.
That is a bold statement.
Is that a statement or a question?
That's a very disgusting.
Are we supposed to respond to it? Yeah, I don't understand.
Question. On your guys' scale, is it black women that win the most, or not in preference? Who you've been with, who you've kissed, who you've talked to.
As in what we've had.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And what?
I want you to start. I want to hear from you.
Why are you hiding? What's the percentage of girls that you've talked to that were white and of girls that you've talked to that were black? What's the percentage?
My days.
Honest, what the percentage?
You're a little sleepy there, eh?
No, I mean
the percentage of people I've talked to.
We know, niggas. Yeah, we know it's niggas.
100%.
You too, Abby. Niggas.
And they're thoroughbred, no mixture.
Thoroughbred like horses.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you already know. Look at the answer. He's telling you.
Can I speak for myself, please?
I know they definitely have some whites.
Okay, hold on.
But
if based on your premise of this South Side being Winnipeg.
Yeah,
right?
South Side. Okay.
No, but I'm saying our sample size is what we've had in Winnipeg, right? All right. Your girl, should I go first?
No. But like include like just in general your whole whatever. Don't just include Winnipeg. Like include like.
You good?
I'm good. See, I'm great, bro.
Yo, why is everyone staring at me, bro? Stop this.
I'm waiting on both of you guys to
I'm
reply.
great. I thought wait.
Okay, go. Doxa.
No, I want to hear this one.
I want to hear both, but there's only one after the other. Okay,
mine is like 70%.
70% what?
On my queens, bro.
Are black? Okay.
My chocolate queens.
See, this is the thing, right? Stop. Let me explain.
Chocolate delights, bro.
When he starts off,
can I explain myself? Goddamn.
The thing is, like, it's not a black and white thing.
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like,
it's not black and white.
And for me, it's not.
I'm attracted to many girls, but my chocolate women, they love me.
What facts?
The facts say different. Like, no, I'm
for
just
him
saying.
Or in general.
For him, because my facts are great.
You could say like you didn't mean to, but like
no,
at the end of the day, like it's just like facts.
See, I think you're attacking us based on all these South people you're talking. Talk to us. Look at the two of us.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
You
don't bring any venom from them.
No.
Talk to
You
us.
disproved my theory. 70%.
What's your theory?
No, like
she said she's disproving it. She's disproving her theory.
Yeah, like that.
Not
Usually the
it.
ratio's either the same or more than that they've messed with white girls than black. But
you see, okay, the thing
you
is
said
like
70% black.
Asking us is very different.
Doxa,
Oh, you're waiting for him?
Yeah.
Because I know Uncle's trying to dodge.
I'm not trying to dodge. I don't need to dodge. It's because the thing is, it's not just like he said. It's not just white
Lean
women.
into the mic when you speak.
No. I'll leave it to the mic. It's not just white women. It's like
No, she's putting the white.
it's just white and black.
Yeah.
You're not talking about any other race.
Mess up.
It's about 60-40
And 60s for who?
black women.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No, okay, but like, is
you looking
it
at?
60 like including all other races now? Still 60.
60. Oh, including other races? It's probably about 50-50 then. Yeah.
Alright.
Including other races.
Alright.
Evens out.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you have to understand, like, if you're using us as like an example.
I have to understand. Okay.
So what's your point though?
Likes to want to.
No.
If you're using us as an example, it doesn't bode well because I understand that stereotype you're talking about.
Yeah, me too.
I see it every day.
Yeah.
I see it every day, and
Yeah.
I question myself.
See, because
Why? And it's not just because the thing is, like, there are different kind of white girls. The kind of white girls that some of these guys go for, there's a purpose behind why you're going for these girls.
exactly.
The stereotype that you tell us the reasons for why you're going for these white girls are why you go for these white girls.
Yeah.
And then the type of women they are, forget their race, that's what you're going for.
Mhm.
But the thing is, like, you as a black guy or immigrant or whatever you want to be are now making that choice of what you want, you're making it a racial thing.
Yeah.
So that's why you get a lot of guys now coming on here and saying, oh, that black women are strong-headed, or I'm like,
White
bro,
women are more submissive.
yeah, and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of white or other races that are very strong-headed too.
Yeah.
And like, I see it. I see exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, I know. I knew she's.
Yeah. I know where the train's moving.
Yeah, but it's not us, bro. We're not those kind of niggas. We just like women. There's a difference.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like there's guys I've been around that are this girl's not convinced, but I'm saying. But like it's true though. Like there's guys that like if I find you attractive, I find you attractive. I don't particularly care about your skin color. Yeah, but like there's guys that I literally used to argue with some of my younger friends about this because some of them are like, oh, like, yeah, bro, like, or just say stupid shit like, why would I date a black girl when I'm gonna marry? What the hell does that mean? First of all, that's one of them. Or
I've heard you say that on one of your pod.
me.
No, it can't be him.
Please don't ever in your life
It would have been someone else.
I would never ever say that.
Would you guys be
Me.
totally down to marry a white person?
Most like
Non-black.
That's not my first choice. Non-black.
Non-black. Let's do white and then go non-black. Very down.
Why? I'm
Very down.
I'm not
against it, but probably
for me it's the cultural
yeah.
aspects as well.
That's the
like,
thing is
Like what?
There's no you that said culture. Why don't you understand now?
Yeah, like
Yeah, the cultural aspect.
you don't like that there's not that much culture that they bring
exactly.
to the table.
There's a connection that we
yeah.
just don't have
Okay.
as
yeah.
opposed to having with your own people.
Because there's certain
So it
things.
doesn't apply to non-black people.
Yes.
Okay.
Not all. Because, for example,
For me,
there's
it does.
certain things that I like that... This is what I'm saying. Once I now got in an environment where I was surrounded by black girls, my desire for women increased because there were certain things that I liked that you guys gave. I'm like, where was this all my life?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, that's where my preference comes in. But then again, I don't discriminate. I'm down for everyone, but I have a strong preference towards those of my color and those that understand the things that I like. The thing is that most of what I like is what the chocolate is giving me.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So what's like? There's clearly there's something you want to ask or say, so just say it. Yeah. So what is it? Do you have an issue with the fact that black men go for women outside the race?
What were you expecting us to say?
Yeah, like I don't get it.
Usually it's either the scales are very level, like it's 50-50, kind of like what you said.
Yeah.
And I was expecting 50-50 really. Or sometimes it's more. But like, had you guys if you guys have grown up in Winnipeg from time, usually that scale is different. Usually it's 60-40 and 60 for white. It's crazy if you...
Yeah, but it's because
and it's not bad.
I know it's not bad,
like
but I see. For example, when you grow up in Winnipeg, there are certain behaviors that I see synonymous with a lot of guys that have grown up in Winnipeg, and a lot of those behaviors are based on stereotypes. Like a lot of them are clones of each other. ask him. That's why I find it so hard being friends with a lot of people that grew up here. I have a few that, you know, I've gotten to know personally. I'm like, cool, you're a good person. We are cool. But what, you know, pushes me away from a lot of these guys is just, you just look like a clone. You just look like a carbon copy of this stereotype that is Americanized. Because a lot of this stereotypes come from, if you see a lot of these guys, they are trying to be NBA players. They're trying to clone all these rappers. What do all these rappers push for the most part? Before recently, because before it was all, you're always, you know, shunning your own race, and you're always seen with all these other races. And all these guys, they look up to that. You can't blame a child for looking up to something, but you can now blame the man for not making his own choices.
Yeah,
and that's what
you know
I
what
hate.
The big thing was that black girls were never the trend. But now we are. And
that's what I'm saying.
It almost feels phony when black men are all of a sudden interested in us, because
But that phony, that's what I mean by carbon copy. You're not your own self. That's what I see with a lot of guys that grew up here. It's like,
because
just
you know what I mean?
whatever.
Everything gets to you, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you're exposed to gets to you, and that's why it's a strong thing with the South Side men, because usually South Side is predominantly white, predominantly white, unless you're in certain very certain niche neighborhoods. But even then, for the longest time in Winnipeg, South Side was always white. So it's just okay. So if you're black and you're from South Side, you went to South Side high school, whatever, I already know what to expect. If you're from inner city, north side, do you know what I mean? Or even Garden City area, whatever, you're exposed to a multitude of other cultures, whether it's Filipino, Indian, other black people. You're exposed to that, and so your high school ratios are going to look so much different than if you went to freaking Vincent Massey or somewhere else, right? So it's just
I don't know these places. So.
But it's just
South High School.
South Side High School.
Oh, okay.
So it's just I already know what to expect. So it's just but even then,
say it with your chest.
Unfortunately, a lot of black men, even if it's what you were exposed to, that even who cares? I've asked you guys what your guys' ratio was, right? Even if your ratio supports the idea that you've been with more white girls than black, mentally South Side guys are different too. It's okay, the facts are facts. You can't change the facts, right? Whatever. But mentally, South Side guys are just not attracted to black women. Not because my count's because I was just exposed to whatever. It's not just because you were exposed to, but it's also because you think black women are. But why? Man, they're not. They're just too hard-headed, bro. Too stubborn. That. Usually, you have that mindset with it.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just I was just intrigued.
Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it all before.
I
man.
just didn't I don't.
That's where I mean, I know Cal doesn't believe me, but I literally have those I've literally had disagreements or arguments when I hear that. I'm like, bro, stop saying this stupid shit, bro. What is this about? Oh, she's more this, she's more that, or oh, a white girl's more submissive.
The most comment I've heard when it comes to that is, black women, they're wifey, but white girls, I'm just messing around with them. I'm ready to settle. I'm gonna hit up a black girl. Yeah. Shut up.
Yo, it's pretty stupid, bro.
It's actually. I don't want to hear it.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah. Because now you're just a carbon. Where did you get that statement from? That's not your own ideology. That actually is not your own ideology.
Yeah.
Because are you now gonna say that your mum has not been soft to you? The thing is with a lot of these guys, they say things and they forget who is behind you. You're saying things based on what you observe or what you seen someone show you. Then when you ask, the thing is, try it next time. When you ask them certain things they say about women in general, and then you say, okay, cool, is your mum like that? You would see them, bro. It's always that case. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If your mom was hard-headed, you'd hate her. But all of them go around and say, "Oh, I love my mom. I'll do anything for my mom." And then before you know, you're talking about black women a certain way, brother. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense, bro.
None whatsoever.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I don't know, man. I just feel like Kyle came on trying to get me, bro. Like, look, if you have something to say it, bro. Like, I'll defend myself strongly. You feel me?
I don't have anything to say.
I don't know. I mean, you can believe it if you want, bro. Like, but it is what it is, bro. It's I don't know. I never had that mentality of oh my god, like black girls are like, come on, bro. Really? But yeah, I would agree with Doxa. I was a lot more exposed. No. I told you I've had disagreements over it. I know there's a lot of niggas that have that mentality.
1,000%.
But I actually agree with Doxa. I feel like I was exposed a lot more to like my culture and stuff when I came to Winnipeg. Ironically enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
I've been